Hello family, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching, thank you for watching, and I do hope it will not be the last, but you'll also become a part of the family. Ah, so many things are taking place as it is right now, stretching myself thin. So I'm supposed to be working on the building, purchase a bunch of material, but we just happen to be getting some rain, and I have some seeds that I actually want to put in. And I started cleaning up this section for that purpose. And with the rain, I'm breaking from the building to put some seeds in. Sorry. I cleaned up a part a couple of months ago. And put some stuff in, and they're coming along real nice. But I just switched half my arm here. Okay. So as you can see, here I have some pumpkin and cucumber, which some of you viewers is more familiar with calling it cucumber. Here in Jamaica, we call it cucumber. I believe I explained that in a video before. And well, I even planted these pumpkins before the cucumber. It so happened that I had a couple cucumber from this little patch yesterday. Right now, having quite a few. They are below the leaves. So there are quite a few more, but just showing that to you. Being out of the farming so long, I seem to forget how long some stuff take to come to maturity, because I planted the pumpkin before the cucumber, and as it is, I'm already reaping or harvesting cucumber, and no sign of pumpkin yet. Only having some male flowers, and but no sign of pumpkin in those that I plant, except for this one root that I actually took out of the house. Well, it got couple on it as it is right now, so that is one right there. Yeah. But I do have pumpkin on the other side of the farm. I showed this section of this property in previous video and mentioned about cleaning up, getting rid of the hand fruitful trees and putting some fruitful trees. And so here I am cleaning up, or doing some more cleaning up actually. And trust me, this place is dense when it comes to bush waste. Trust me. Now, from what you're looking at here in the video, there's no way I can even walk through there. With the hurricane blow down some of the trees, and weeds grew up across those trees and so on, it is like cannot walk through, simply put. And even this year that I clean up, it was worse than the section I showed you just now. So you probably just seen this few patches of debris from what I clean up, but I am pretty close to the precipice, so I throw most of the stuff over, and this is a huge pile piling up from below in this root back up to here. and also through a lot over here. I'm not sure if I can actually see that. Yeah, and this area was pretty much in these. Well, it is used as flowers and used indoor and so on. So they call these snake plant, and this area is pretty much covered in those plants. And while I remove a lot, I will be keeping some because I also will be using them. So while I take up that much, but as you can see here, this whole area is still covered with them. So it is getting late. It's now minutes to 6, late afternoon. Just made ago, if I wasn't cleaning up this and do this video earlier, this whole area would actually overcast. But as you can see, it's a bit sunny right now. But just minutes ago, in those mountains that is in the Bunground, Sandiland, Latry area, it was pouring. You could stare and see the rain. You could hardly see the mountains or even the houses. So you could actually see the rain, hear the rain, come pretty close to where I am right now, but still didn't come across. So as you can see, those are some developed areas. Those are in the Latry and Sandiland. Further in the mountains is Bunground. Yeah, with the vegetation so thick and dense, you can hardly see that those are developed communities. Yeah, so it was raining there, was overcast here, and sun was shining on the other side. So I am going to cut these trees down. Have my saw, have my chainsaw right there. Yeah. So this one, as you can see, this tree is already dead. The top blew out from Beryl, not Melissa. And because of the amount of waste that was covering it, as you can see, there's still quite a bit of waste on it, which I leave that there with the intention that when I cut, I can get a draw on it for it to fall in the direction where I want it to go. Yeah, so it's just recently I realized that it is actually dead. Yeah. And this other one, that's a cotton tree. I thought about keeping it, and that's why I get to this size. But upon seeing what these hurricane done, and where things are going to put, like building, I supposed to be having a tank in this area. Also, a stand for or casement for a generator and supplies. So I don't really want to keep any tree too large. And this is a cotton tree. You can see these spikes on it. It's like that when they're young. Yeah, so you have those spikes which they're really sharp. Yeah, like razor sharp at the tips. Yeah. But while that is looking that small right now, this has the potential of being a size like these. I tried to show these to you in previous video, and because of the amount of trees and wisps, could hardly see them. But because the hurricane blew down so many things, yeah, so, and trust me, I always say the camera don't do justice to the size of these trees. But yeah, that's a large cotton tree. So large trunk, very tall, estimating that could be maybe about 45 to 50 feet tall. So those trees can actually grow very, very huge. So I don't really want to keep this one here. So with that, I'm going to remove it. And while I'm showing you that size, I'm not sure if the camera will actually pick up this one, but there's another one. It's not on my property, which Hurricane Melissa break the top section off it completely. But the way in the distance over there, that one was much larger than mine. That right there, that was a large cotton tree. So you just have a huge section of the trunk still standing, but it can actually blow top section off with all the branches. But that is gee, maybe a quarter mile from me as I speak. So well, it's looking like it's smaller than this, but trust me, it's much larger than the one I showed you just now. So with that being said, don't want to keep this one here to get that large, so we'll be removing it. So I have my camera here on a tripod. I'm gonna try lay it down and see if I can actually get these two cut. So I hope I can put this in a position where you can see. And I do hope that this tree doesn't go into the direction where this tripod is right now with my camera, which is my phone actually, on it. So time for some action, which I will be putting on some gears here. And gee, oh yeah, I thought I leave my protective glasses, but it's actually right here. So that being said, so I'll be cutting this one first. As you can see, folks, that one eventually go in the opposite direction from where I wanted to go. Drop my saw and even fall on a section of it. So that I have to go and check. I can actually see that that tree was actually leaning in that direction. I was trying to get it to go in the opposite direction, but so that tree actually went in the opposite direction from where I wanted it to go. That's why I said this one is how leading where I want this one to go. So I'm gonna give it a try. See if I can get this one cut and get it going in the right direction. seem to be low on fuel. And keep touching this switch, turn it off. can see, it is a challenge, or was a challenge. That tree is actually a guango tree, and it's much tougher than I thought. Because I tell myself it is a bit young and maybe not that mature, it would cut easier, but it's quite the opposite. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel to help the channel grow. Yeah, that was a third in one. Take care, folks. God bless. Now, before I go, I just thought I would show you how hard this wood is. Honestly, I thought this tree was young and not that mature, but my thought was wrong. I certainly can get some board out of this. Okay, see you in the next one.